Warning! This show is filmed in a bar, therefore it may contain coarse language, rowdiness, and some humor that may cross personal lines. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, after a week of hiatus, we're back with Havin A Gab.
Hey, I think that calls for a bit of a drink. What do you think?
I like that idea.
Alright. I think I cut myself shaving.
Oh my god, me too. Hey guys, we're here with Lindsey Hynes. She's the owner of Get Your Freak on Fitness, and she also has something else that's really cool that just started. It's Vixen Army.
Yeah.
Welcome, Lindsey.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Get Your Freak on Fitness. It's a dance fitness format. So basically the niche market is females. However, we do have men that take our classes. If that's something that they're into, they are welcome, but the majority is females. So currently, under the brand, I offer Vixen workout, which I'll get into in a little bit. Zumba fitness, Zumba toning, Zumba for kids, burlesque fitness, and kids yoga.
It's super cool because, well, what we were just chatting about was it's actually it's an international company, right? But you are the first person in Canada to have the Vixen Army here.
Yeah. So Vixen is a type of a certification that when you go, you can fail. They can say, no, you're not ready. And they can deny you the ability to teach it. So I had made a large financial investment to get to New York and to do the certification. And I actually, ironically, don't have a dance background. I wasn't fortunate enough to take part in dance classes as a child. So most of this is self-taught and from my love of music that my body actually follows what my mind wants it to do.
Okay.
So I show up and do the certification, and I passed, thank God. Came back and took off running, and it's been a wild ride and fantastic. So if you ever are interested, the international brand is Vixen Workout. The hashtag that they use is Vixen Army. So my local hashtag is Vixen Army NL, and we have social media channels. I'll mention those in a little bit. So yeah, you should totally come try a class.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, this totally sounds like something that I would absolutely love, and I really, really want to try. So somebody like me who's never done anything like this before, I mean, what should I expect?
Okay.
What do I bring to the class? How do I act? How do I dress?
Sure. The space that I use on Harbor Drive worked out so amazingly cool. It has no windows, so you walk in and you are in a club. So the goal of every Vixen workout class is that you feel like the performer. Think like J-Lo in the recent music awards.
Oh, neat.
You should feel like that. Although I don't provide the really hot male dancer story. That's not included in your price. But yeah.
Because you want to keep it economical, right?
Yeah. Listen, if I could, I would, honestly, but it's just not on the budget. So yeah, your first class, so we encourage people to wear their hair down and wear their lipstick. You dress or feel like you do your makeup like you're going to a club. However, I'm going to be completely honest. People who take my classes, 75% of the time, I don't look like I'm going to a club. I'll be lucky if I manage to put on lipstick last minute. So, if you're having a bad day and you're wearing your baggiest pants and your ponytail, your top knot, and that's what you want to come like, there's no judgment. It's just the idea that if you want to feel like a real hot mama and come to class and get down, then you can wear your lipstick and wear your hair down. So your very first class, we do any type of sneaker is appropriate. It is a dance fitness class, so don't come wearing your high heel shoes or your boots that are slippery, because that's not going to be functional or safe, which is my main goal for every class.
Right on. Okay, and so then, I mean, is this kind of to set up for any sort of performance or anything like that, or?
No, so we don't do any recitals. There's no required, at the end of it, there's no show. Our big thing is every class you're performing, but you're performing for you. Every single class, that's the whole thing. You're Beyonce. When you walk out, I always tell the girls, I'm like, you raise your mic like Beyonce, and you mic drop, and you walk out, and you snap your fingers, and you're like, that felt so good, and now I'm ready to do whatever today. So yeah, no mandatory performance. Sometimes we get invited to do a little, a song here or there in a bar or whatever. I do some of the girls really like to go, and we do it, but it's not required by anybody. And we don't ever, like, you don't have to buy a certain outfit or anything like that. Like, every time I've done a show, we've partnered with the Island Bells a little bit, and my girls will tell you, I don't ever say, go buy this $60 outfit. I'm saying, just wear all black and white, or wear, and my big thing with all my classes is wear workout clothes that you feel good in, like that you feel hot.
You know, it sounds a lot like it's, well, I mean, I know you're such a community-oriented person, and it sounds like you really brought the sense of teammanship.
Yeah. So this is actually my side hustle. I do work full-time in a nonprofit in the community, so I definitely am super community-minded. I actually do use the Get Your Freak on Fitness girls, so I'll post random things on our Facebook page and be like, okay, we're all going to go volunteer at Spirit Horse today, or we're going to go to Ronald McDonald's to go baking. So we have done all those things and multiple times. We actually have little mini fundraisers in-house, and we've donated to the YWCA because I believe that empowered girls become empowered women. So I firmly believe in throwing a few dollars their way. Obviously, it's not huge money. I'm not putting it's not a gigantic fundraiser, it's just small. But, you know, every dollar counts for a nonprofit. The girls really get a lot out of the volunteering. Again, some of them have said, I would never know, like, even how to do this, because, you know, they're not working in community. And I've had the connections made from, say, my career. So I just reach out and say, I have, you know, this great group of women, like, can you use us? And we have done so many amazing things. And they get the good vibes, and we're helping out those guys, too.
Okay, so this totally sounds like something that I'm interested in, and something that I definitely want to try out. So if I go in there for the very first class, I mean, what does cost look like?
Okay, so we're having a Vixen 101 class, actually. If you check out my Facebook page, Get Your Freak on Fitness, if you look for Vixen 101, every month we're going to have a free Vixen 101 class. So it's totally suited, it's geared towards total beginners. So you're going to learn all the moves, all the basics. So we have some really cute, like, innuendos, like it's called riding around and getting it, like doing the milkshake. So some of the moves have names, so it's much more easy to follow. If I yell out milkshake, you know what to do. So a Vixen 101 is geared towards them. It's completely free for everybody. So it's going to be a mix of, like, newbies and Vixen OGs they can come to, and just, like, kind of brush up on their movements and really work on their technique. So one a month, every month. Also, you get your first class is free with me every time. So you don't have to sign up anywhere. I want you just to show up. If you have any questions at all, you can always send me a direct message to Get Your Freak on Fitness on Facebook. On my Instagram for Vixen Army specifically is Vixen Army Newfoundland, and I do take messages on that as well. And you can also email me at lindseyhynes@hotmail.com. You know, if you come for one class and you get the vibe, you know, our good vibe tribe, you'll feel better. There's no way you're going to leave me feeling worse, I can promise you.
Well, I definitely feel like you set it up pretty good there. Like, I feel like you're definitely going to make the room feel super comfortable, and I'm super excited to come and check it out.
Awesome. We should video when you come.
Hey folks, we're here with Adrian Beaton. Adrian is the owner of Jack Axes Inc., which is the phenomenal place where you can come and throw axes at the walls and drink beer pretty well at the same time.
Yeah.
How you doing, Adrian?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, thanks.
Excellent.
Yeah, welcome to On the Air at O2 Bruchet.
Thank you very much.
Here at the Oxygen
My
Bar.
first time to be doing this, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Oh, believe me, once you breathe oxygen just once, you can't live without it anymore.
I believe you.
So, what's going on? Tell me what's new and exciting. There's a lot of really cool things that have been happening at Jack Axes. I see one of them right here on the table. So let's start there. What's
All
on
right,
the go?
cool. Well, this is actually an axe that we got designed there by the great and super smart Brent Bashera. He's actually a knife designer by trade, and we got him over to our side and got him to design a beautiful axe, and he did not disappoint with this bad boy. This is our 5th style prototype, and I think it's going to be the final iteration. I think we finally have a winner, and wow, it just throws, like, it added 7 or 8 points to my game every game I play or whatever. Like, my average was just shot to the roof after getting this axe, so it's been a great addition. It's kind of the first axe that's designed for our specific style of axe throwing. Like, for lack of a better term, we call it urban axe throwing.
Okay.
So it's the first axe that's designed specifically for that, and to my knowledge, I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, it performs very, very well.
Cool. So So what I'm looking at here is like you got a solid piece of metal. It's more like one solid piece of metal.
Yeah.
All the way down from the blade to the handle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and like the design of that is actually pretty sick. So it's like, I guess it's really aerodynamic, or is it really fast?
Absolutely. I don't want to give away too much about it, just because there's some certain secrets to the trade, I guess.
Fair, okay.
But it's a sleek design. It's very narrow, and like it's built strictly for accuracy. So it's more when we first kind of had the idea to come up with an axe. In our mind, we kind of wanted something that was for the masses. I think that was, in a way, almost just like being greedy about it. And then we kind of realized that what we've actually developed is something that's way more for the avid axer, or like league members and that type of thing.
Right.
The sport is kind of getting to that point now where people are going to be starting to look for any and all advantages, and I think this thing's going to be something that provides them a lot of those.
Awesome. So is this going to be something you guys are going to have up for sale, or are they just something that you're going to have?
Absolutely. We're hoping, the goal is within the next 4 months we'll actually have these for sale and available to the public.
Nice.
We have a few other, a few things to tweak about it, but not too much. We're definitely in the home stretch with them.
Excellent. Cool. So what else is going on at Jack Axe's now? I've heard that now a few of the lanes you're actually allowed to drink beer and throw axes at the same time. Originally used to be at the bar.
Exactly. Yeah. So it used to be you had to leave your beer in the bar, and then you could go out and come back and forth. And anyways, we put out some surveys last Christmas, and one of the biggest things we heard back was women were uncomfortable leaving their beer in the bar, which I can completely understand.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, we'll start the process of getting the beer actually out there, so now they can actually bring their drink with them. And I'm actually very happy and proud to say that we've seen no significant increase in beer sales. It's kept everything the same, which means people are still drinking responsibly and having a good time and just not getting out of hand.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
That's so good.
Absolutely.
So, I'm sure you've probably told this story a million times, but
Yeah.
so where'd you get the idea of opening up an axe throwing place in St. John's?
We were just talking about this before. The
I'm a
recorded
little bit
story.
of an asshole.
Yeah.
What can I say?
That's all right. So I honestly went to a place in Ontario for my father's 60th birthday.
Yeah.
And anyways, so we went to axe throwing. It was a little bit different than what we got on the go here. But we had an absolute blast. And I remember my mother looking at me, oh, you should bring this to the East Coast. And she kind of knew I always wanted to start a business at the time I was in school. And I think at first she really regretted saying that to me, because I was like, I am going to do that. And I wrote the business plan and took it to my cousin, who is now my business partner. He invested the first bit of money, and next thing you know, we're opening a bar, and then a second one, and now we're building a third. But I remember when we first opened it, I passed on a work term to a very good company actually in Nova Scotia, and both of my parents are a little bit like, you're passing on this great company. It was a second work term, which doesn't guarantee you a job after, but it looks pretty good for a job after. And they're like, to open up an axe bar? Anyway, so obviously to most people that sounds ridiculous, and maybe it is ridiculous, but it worked out for me, so now they're super happy.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
the important part.
That
So
is
you
important.
said that you've opened up a second one and that you're working on a third one now. So the second one, that you opened that one up in Halifax, right?
No, it's actually down in the valley, in Kemptville, Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
Near Acadia University.
Nice,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so the third one.
That's in Halifax.
That's going to be in
There you
Halifax.
go, there
Okay,
you go.
cool. Gotcha.
Absolutely.
So so you started that here, and now it's expanded into a second province,
Yeah.
3 locations.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What's the next target that you're going to be?
Keep it a little bit under wraps, but we already have our eyes on the 4th place there, and we'll see what the next couple months bring. We got to get the third one up and running. It'll be up and running in November, and then we'll set our sights to the next one.
That's going to be excellent. You
Yeah.
take over the entire East Coast, and we can start calling ourselves the Axlandic provinces.
Well, we absolutely should, and that is a genius line that I'm 100% stealing.
Excellent. All right, well, man, thank you so much for coming. This thing, looks deadly. This thing looks deadly, which is good because, you're throwing it at targets. It should be deadly.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm really glad to hear that things are taking off. And,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming out and throwing one of these bad boys at the targets pretty soon.
Oh, excellent. I hope you have you down.
All right, excellent, man.
Awesome, man.
Good to see you.
You guys should wear the t-shirts. Where's Tara? Where's Justin shirts?
Oh my god, like where's Waldo?
Yeah. Oh my God!
That would have been so much
We need to do a Where's Waldo live action scavenger hunt. Get somebody to dress up as Waldo and hide them in the city and have like this big citywide. Oh shit.
Wow, that was excitement.
Yeah. So that's that idea.
Okay, or
Oh, also, Tara, maybe if you guys want to mention, if we're being serious about the Sunday night scavenger hunt, if you want to throw that in there and make it like kind of advertise for that too.
okay, so we'll advertise for the onion rings and Darren's chili and
Yeah.
how fresh the fish is, and the scavenger hunts that are going to be on Sundays, the wine
there's gonna be
glass or the
Drinking glass
night.
nights
That's
on
gonna be
Wednesday.
on-
But don't say that yet. Don't say anything about that yet. Let's just do that on the next one because we got to figure out the glasses and how to do it and price it out and stuff.
Cool. All right.
Scavenger hunt is free to do and makes the bar money. So,
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
well, you've been doing it for 18 minutes, so like realistically.
All right.
How does this sound? A scavenger hunt league. Ah!
So like a tournament.
No, a
Hey,
league.
Marco.
You do it over like a 2-month, 3-month period. You have teams. Pick that random, and that's your team for the year. And you have and at the end you have a championship round where you've got the top 2 teams, just like a dart league or a pool league.
That sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun.
I would totally do
Let's fucking do that. Yeah.
Well,
Well, don't fall off your chair.
No, that's okay because you've been recording this whole time, right?
Yep.
There's our outro because now we have Darren in the show.
is he smiling?
I haven't signed any waivers yet.
Okay, we're good. I think we're good.
We're good.
All right, bon appetit.